Good morning. Good morning, my dear students. Good morning to one and all. Today's session is Chapter 2 Numbers and Sequence, 10th Standard. Exercise 2.7 Geometric Progression. The definition of geometric progression is nothing but a sequence in which each term is obtained. Each and every term is obtained by multiplying a fixed non-zero number. Each and every term, ஒவ்வொரு term பார்த்தீங்கன்னா multiplying by a fixed non-zero number to the preceding terms except the first term is called geometric progression. The fixed number is called common ratio and it is denoted by R. The general form of GP. So what is GP and how to define and what is the general form of GP? The numbers of the form AR squared, AR cube, etc., AR to the power n minus 1 is called a geometric progression. The number A is called the first term and R is called the common ratio. So find GP means we have to find the number AR squared, AR cube, etc., AR to the power n minus 1. Here the first term A is called the first term. A is called the first term and R is called the common ratio. The general term of an GP, Tn which is equal to AR to the power n minus 1. Tn which is equal to AR power n minus 1. This is general form. Suppose the first term n which is equal to 1 means n minus 1 0, R power 0 1. So A into 1 A. So T1 which is equal to A, the first term. T2 n which is equal to 2. Then we will get the second term AR power 2 minus 1 is 1. So AR power 1 is the second term AR. Like that we are getting nth term is AR power n minus 1. Here the common ratio. How to find the common ratio in GP? The second term divided by the first term. Successive terms and the previous terms. Common ratio R is equal to T2 divided by T1 or T3 divided by T2, T4 divided by T3, like that, etc. Now, here in geometric progression, there are three terms we have to remember. One is the general form of GP, AR squared, etc. And how to find the common ratio. Common ratio R is equal to second term divided by first term. And what is the nth term of GP? Nth term of GP is AR power n minus 1. Only three things we have to remember in geometric progression. General form of GP, general term of GP, common ratio. Now, example 2.40. Which of the following sequence form a GP? Here the sequence is given. Check whether the given sequence is in GP or not. How to find the given sequence is in GP? Nothing but if the ratio is common, then we can say that the sequence is in GP. So which of the following sequence form a GP? Here the sequence is 7, 14, 21, 28, etc. If the common ratio is in common, then we can say that the given sequence is in GP. T2 by T1 is equal to 14 by 7 equal to 2. T3 by T2 which is equal to 21 by 14 which is equal to 3 7s are 21, 2 7s are 14, 3 by 2. T2 by T1 is equal to 2. T3 by T2 which is equal to 3 by 2. Therefore, the given sequence is not in GP. If both of them equal, then we can say that it is in GP. Now the second sum, 1 by 2, 1, 2, 4, etc. etc. Check whether the given sequence in GP or not. How to find? How to check? T2 by T1 is equal to T3 by T2, then we can say that it is in GP. Now T2 by T1 which is equal to second term is 1, first term is 1 by 2 which is equal to 2. Now T3 by T2 which is equal to 2 by 1 which is equal to 2. So these two terms are equal, ratios are equal. In the given sequence, ratio is common, therefore the given sequence is in GP. Next, C sum 5, 25, 50, 75, etc. etc. Check the given sequence is in GP or not. Now second term divided by first term is equal to 25 by 5 equal to 5. Third term is 50, second term is 25, 50 by 25 is equal to 2. They are not equal. 5 is not equal to 3, therefore the sequence is not in GP. So check whether the given sequence is in GP or not. For that you have to find ratio. If the ratios are equal, then we can say that it is in GP, otherwise it is not in GP. Next, example 2.41. Find the GP whose first term and common ratios are given. Here the first term and the common ratio is given. Find the GP means general form of GP. Here the general form of GP is AR squared, etc. etc. So we have to find only three terms. The first term is A minus A. The second term is AR. Minus 7 into 6 is equal to minus 42. The third term is AR squared. Minus 7 into R squared is 6 squared, 36. Minus 7 into 36 is minus 252. Therefore, the required GP is minus 7, minus 42, minus 252. So the GP is minus 7, minus 42, minus 252. So find the GP means general term of GP, AR squared, etc. etc. Okay, see here the second sum. Here A is equal to 256, R is equal to 0.5. Find the GP. The required GP is AR squared, etc. etc. Here the first term A which is equal to 256. Second term AR is equal to 256 into 0.5. 0.5 is nothing but 1 by 2. 256 divided by 2 which is equal to 128. Next AR squared. A is 256. R squared. R is 1 by 2. R squared is 1 by 4. Now cancel 256 by 4, 64. Therefore, the required GP is 256, 128, 64, etc. etc. So, to find GP, we have to find the general form of GP AR squared. Next, example 2.42. Find the eighth term of GP, 9, 3, 1, etc. etc. Here one sequence is given 9, 3, 1, etc. etc. In this sequence we have to find eighth term. How to find eighth term? Now we know the formula nth term Tn which is equal to AR power n minus 1. Here given GP is 9, 3, 1, etc. etc. Here A is equal to 9. Common ratio R is equal to second term divided by first term. So 3 by 9 which is equal to 1 by 3. Now eighth term is a r power 7. Nth term is a r power n minus 1. So in place of n, substitute n which is equal to 8. A r power 8 minus 1 is 7. So a r power 7. Here a is equal to 9. R is equal to 1 by 3 whole to the power 7. So 9 divided by 3 power 7. 3 square divided by 3 power 7. So 1 divided by 3 power 5 is equal to 1 divided by 243. Therefore, the eighth term of GP is 1 by 243. Next. Example 243, 2.43. In a geometrical progression, the fourth term is 8 by 9 and the seventh term is 64 divided by 243. In a geometric progression, fourth term is given 8 by 9 and the seventh term is given 64 divided by 243. Find the GP. Find the GP means what? We have to find the general form of GP, AR squared, etc. etc. For that we have to find only 3 terms. Okay, how to find? Here the two things are given. One is fourth term is 8 by 9 and seventh term is 64 divided by 243. Now fourth term is in the form of AR power 3 is equal to 8 by 9. Seventh term is in the form of a r power 6 is equal to 64 divided by 243. So equation 2 divided by 1 in order to get ratio, common ratio. Here second equation is a r power 6. First equation is a r power 3. A and a cancel. R power 3 is 64 divided by 243. So R power 6 divided by R power 3 is nothing but R power 3. 64 divided by 243 is 8 by 27. So R power 3 is equal to 8 by 27. 8 can be written in the form of 2 to the power 3. 27 is also can be written in the form of 3 power 3. Therefore, R is equal to 2 by 3. Substitute R is equal to 2 by 3 in any one of this equation in order to get the find the value of A. R is equal to 2 by 3 in equation 1. So, A into 2 by 3 whole cube is equal to 8 by 9. A into 8 by 27 is equal to 8 by 9. So this bring this 8 by 27 to the right hand side. A is equal to 8 by 9 into 27 by 8. 8 and 8 cancel. 9 and 27 3 times. So A is equal to 3. Therefore the required GP is of the form. Since we know the value of A and R. If we know that A and R, we can find the general term of GP, general form of GP, any term. So here A is equal to 3 and R is equal to 2 by 3. Therefore, the required GP is of the form AR squared, etc. etc. A is equal to 3, AR 3 into 2 by 3, AR squared 3 into R squared 4 by 9. So 3, 2, this 3 and 9 is cancelled, 3, 4 by 3. So the required GP is 3, 2, 4 by 3, etc. etc. Now, very important note. The product of 3 consecutive terms. The 3 consecutive terms in GP means is of the form A by R, AAR. Suppose in the question it is given that the 3 consecutive term. In case of 3 consecutive terms, you have to take A by R, AAR. The 3 terms you have to take like this. And the 4 consecutive terms, how to take the 4 consecutive terms in GP? A by R cube, A by R, AR, AR cube. A by R cube, A by R, AR cube. Right. These two notes are very important. 3 consecutive terms is of the form A by R, AR. 4 consecutive terms is of the form A by R cube, A by R, AR cube. Next, 2.44 example sum. The product of 3 consecutive terms of GP is 343 and their sum is 91 by 3. Find the 3 terms. The product of 3 consecutive terms of GP. Right. Already it says that the 3 consecutive terms is of the form A by R, AR. Here their product is given 343 and their sum is 91 by 3. Let 3 consecutive terms of GP be A by R, AR. Their product is 243, it is given. So A by R into A into AR is equal to 243. Here R and R cancel, A cube which is equal to 243. Then A which is equal to 7 cube is equal to 7. Therefore A is equal to 7. Let it be. Now also one more data is given. Their sum is 91 by 3. That is A by R plus AR is equal to 91 by 3. Here the common term is A. Take the common term outside. A into 1 by R plus 1 plus R is equal to 91 by 3. Here A is nothing but 7. 7 into LCM is R. 1 plus R square is equal to 91 by 3. So R square plus R plus 1 is equal to 91 by 3 into R by 7. The 7 and 91 cancel 13 times. 13 R by R. Now the cross multiplication, 3R squared, 3R plus 3 is equal to 13R. Bring this 13R to the left hand side, minus 13R is equal to 0. 3R squared minus 10R plus 3 is equal to 0. So factorize the given equation, quadratic equation. Here 3 into 3 is 9. The product is 9 and sum of two number is minus 10. Minus 9 minus 1. Here 3 is there. Minus 9 by 3 minus 1 by 3. Minus 3 minus 1 by 3. So R minus 3. 3R minus 1. So R minus 3 is equal to 0 means R is equal to 3. 3R minus 1 is equal to 0 means R is equal to 1 by 3. So when you take A is equal to 7, R is equal to 3, then the 3 terms of the GP are 7 by 3 A by R, A is 7, AR 7 into 3, that is 7 by 3, 7, 21. When A is equal to 7, R is equal to 1 by 3, here A by R 7 by 1 by 3, A is 7, AR 7 into 1 by 3, 21, 7, 7 by 3. Note, here the 3 terms are 21, 7, 7 by 3 or 7 by 3, 7, 21. Next, the 3 non-zero numbers ABC are given in GP if and only if B square is equal to AC. Here the condition, if 3 non-zero terms are given, check they are in GP or not. For that the condition is given if B square is equal to AC, middle term square is equal to product of the first and last term. If B square is equal to AC, then we can say that it is in GP. Here if and only if condition, B square is equal to AC means they are in GP. If ABC are in GP means B square is equal to AC. Okay. Now example 2.45. The present value of the machine is 40,000 and its value depreciates each year by 10%. Find the estimate value of the machine in the 6th year. Now the cost of the machine at present is 40,000. So every year the value is depreciated, not appreciated, depreciated. Every year 10% is depreciation. Now find the estimate value of 6th year, the cost of the machine in the 6th year. Right. So the value of the machine at present is 40,000. Right. The depreciation value is 10%. So after 1 year, the value of the machine is depreciation 10% of the depreciation. So 10% of the value 40,000 is value of the machine after 1 year is 90%. So since 10% is depreciation, so 90% of the initial value, 90 by 100 into 40,000. So the value after 2 years, is 40,000 into 90 by 100 whole square, like that. It's going on. A is equal to 40,000, R is equal to 90 by 100, N is equal to 6 year. So the value of the machine after 6 years is T6, A R power n minus 1. A is 40,000, R is 90 by 100, whole to the power n minus 1, 6 minus 1 is 5. So 40,000 into 90 by 100 whole to the power 5. So 40,000 into 9 by 10, 5 times of 9 by 10, which is equal to 23,619.6. So the value of the machine after 6 years is 23,619.6 rupees. Okay, my dear students, today's session is over. Please go through all the sums. Do each and every sums in practice. Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you very much.